Hey everyone, welcome to Great and Gather Barbecue. It's Kyle. Thanks for joining. Today we have something that I'm excited to cook. It is a pork tenderloin. We have to be really careful with these. They can dry out really fast. So our target temp is we're going to pull it at 140 to 142 degrees. I know it's really precise, but at 145 it's completely done. So it's going to carry over cook at, if we take it off at that 140, right around there, it will carry over and finish at 145. And that way it should still be very juicy. You don't dry it out, but this way we can smoke it. So we're actually going to smoke it at 225 degrees, the pits and spits. We have two of these pork tenderloins. You can buy them in the superstore. I mean, they're not a really hard thing to do. I didn't go crazy with trimming. A lot of people trim a lot of this off, and I'm just testing them. To be honest, this is my first one I've ever smoked. So we kind of left as much kind of fat or silver skin, if you want to call it, on there. We'll see when we're done if that is something that we want to do for the next time or not. But that's what barbecue's all about. You just experiment. So we're gonna have two different flavor profiles on these. One of them's gonna be kind of like a sweet heat, and we're going to use some rubs that I've never used actually before. So this is all experimental today, but we are really excited for this. We're going to start off with our binder. I'm just going to remove my one glove, and then this will be the sanitary hand. Shake up your mustard. And we'll just rub on a little bit of mustard so it sticks. The rub will stick to it. And then the first one we are going to work with, we'll do the easy one first. We're just going to stick with a Killer Hogs barbecue rub. I've gotten a ton of recipes from this, guys. How to barbecue right. If you don't know who Malcolm Reed is, are you even in the barbecue world? So this is his rub. So we're going to just do one just with the barbecue rub. This can be like a barbecue smoked tenderloin, whereas the other one's gonna be the sweet heat. So yeah, we're gonna just rub this up. Hopefully Malcolm is proud. Just do a little bit of a pat, flip it over. And then if some has rolled off, you can kind of just roll it to get the excess. All right, so this next one is gonna be a little bit more experimental. We're gonna use two different rubs, but we're actually gonna glaze it with a cherry apple habanero rib glaze. This stuff I've tried on ribs, it's killer, so I can only imagine what it's gonna be like on this pork tenderloin. And we're gonna actually do a base layer of the Meat Church Honey Hog Hot. And then one that I literally have never used is a Rectech warm apple pie. So it's gonna be that sweet. This still has a little sweet in it, the hot, but it also has got the heat. But it's got some sweet too. This is straight sweet. So we're gonna try it out. But then that habanero the apple habanero should really help glaze it at the end. And we'll put that on at the end, and we'll show that. So I'll do my base layer with the Honey Hog Hot. And then we'll come back through. I don't even know how this stuff is gonna lay. I mean, it's pretty thick, I feel like. Okay, not bad. A lot of sugar in this one. And we'll just try and press that down. This one's not gonna stick as easy, probably. Some Honey Hog Hot. And some warm apple pie. All right, these are ready for the smoker. We'll see you out there. All right, guys, so we're at the Pits and Spits. It's at 225. I got 2 probes in my Fireboard 2.0 that I'm going to put into each one, and that's what we're going to use to monitor. I'm going to put them on, and I'm going to show you where I'm going to put the probes to get the best accurate doneness at that point. All right, so we want these in the thickest part of the meat to get your most accurate thing. So I think the thickest part's going to be over here. This is where it gets a little thinner. So this back end is going to be the thickest. And the probe is somewhere right around here. You got to think it only measures where it actually is the ending. So the meat right now, Fireboard 2.0 is saying 46 degrees. So cool, we'll check back in when these things are done and we're glazing them. All right guys, so we just pulled these off the smoker. They smell fantastic. They hit 141-ish and I pulled them off, so we've let them rest a few minutes. The temp is back up to that 145, which is where you wanna have it to eat, and it should still be pretty juicy. We're gonna cut into it just to see. Very juicy. Looks fantastic, and it even smells even better. So we did put the rib glaze on this one. I didn't camera it just because it's just putting great glaze on it, and we actually put barbecue sauce on this one. So I'll cut into this one, but they both were at the same temp, just so both look about the same. So looks very juicy, but pork tenderloin, do it. It's gonna be great. See you later.